Content marketing will keep being one of the strongest marketing channels in 2020, but it's going to be quite different from what you're seeing right now. Why? Because there's a lot of blogs. There's over 1 billion blogs. So doing those old tactics won't work in 2020 anymore. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to break down how content marketing is changing, and this is where it's heading in 2020. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. That way, as I release more content like this, you'll get notified. The first thing I want you to do is optimize your site using structured markup. That way you have a better chance of getting those rich snippets. And that'll help you with voice search. Because in 2020, over 50% of the searches, according to Comscore, will be voice related. These devices like Alexa and Google Home are just getting more popular. Whether you like them or not, more people are using them. You also want to use a header hierarchy to help Google crawl and decipher the important data and pages and content on your site. Now, another interesting point, and this is from Search Engine Land, roughly 50% of the searches result in no click, because Google is offering up the results and answer right then and there. That's AKA, also known as rich snippets. That's why you want to make sure you have those snippets and you stand out. And whenever you're doing a search and you see a rich snippet, look at the person answering that question. If you can do a better job, do it with that page. That'll help you knock them out and get your page included in the rich snippets. The next thing you need to do is make E a priority. E is all about expertise, authority, and trust. Google had a Medic update a while ago. And what this Medic update did was they were like, hey, if you're Neil Patel, a marketing expert, and you blog about medical advice and surgeries and what people should do to cure their health problems, that's not good. It doesn't matter how much authority your site has, how many backlinks, you shouldn't rank for any of this stuff because you're not an expert or authority on anything health related. The same goes with finance. What do I know about 401ks and retirement? Heck, I'm 34 years old, right? I don't know about any of that kind of stuff. So Google wants you to create content that you're expert on. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. That'll help build trust and transparency. So make sure you have your bio on every single page because this will help you with E. You also want to link out to your social profiles, and you also want to consider guest posting on other sites that are popular within your niche because that'll also help with your authority and trust. Next, you'll also see an increased personalization for audiences. Look, there's content on everything. Heck, even on the Neil Patel blog, I have content on everything out there from e-commerce to paid ads to analytics. There's so many areas that it doesn't interest everyone. You're going to see more personalization in content marketing, and that's what you need to do. A good example of this is the Neil Patel blog. This is one of my most clicked areas on my website. If you go on the Neil Patel blog, you'll see a sentence that says, I want to learn about, and you can click on the drop down, whether it's e-commerce, SEO, content marketing, and all of the content adjusts based on what you want to learn about. That's really a simple, easy thing to do. And by doing that, you'll find that you'll get more engagement from your audience. They'll stick around your site more. Your bounce rate will go down. More people will keep coming back. That's what you need to do with your content marketing. Modify it, change it, make it dynamic so people can adjust the content based on what they're looking for. The next big trend, AI and machine learning will continue to take precedence. Google had this algorithm update called BERT, in which it now understands when you type in Brazilian citizen looking for US visa, it ends up telling them, hey, this is someone in Brazil and do they need a visa to go to the US? Versus before, a lot of times Google would show results of someone saying, oh, US citizens don't need a visa to go to Brazil, right? So with their BERT algorithm update, they're able to clearly identify what someone is really looking for, and they're adjusting the results based off of that. So what you need to do to survive with all of Google's future updates that they're going to be doing based off of machine learning and AI is you need to answer precise questions. So look at Quora and see what's popular in your space, and that'll give you an idea of some questions that you consider writing content on and just nail it. It's not about having a 5,000 word blog post or about 2,000. It's about having the best blog post that answers that question. You can also use Ubersuggest. Under the keyword ideas report, it shows you all the questions that people are typing in within your space. Again, you want to answer all of those questions to the point because it'll help you get that traffic that your competitors don't have. Because before, Google would just rank high authority sites that didn't go as specific, but they're changing this. They want to rank the most relevant site even if they have less backlinks, less domain authority, because why? That creates the best experience for users. And last but not least, interactive content and imagery will take off. So yeah, video is already booming, podcasting is already booming, but what things are doing that no one's really talking about, check out my Instagram profile. You'll see that I have content that's micro content that is broken down in bite-sized educational pieces where you can keep swiping like a carousel, and I'll give you like quick statements that'll help you find the solution. Such as I have a carousel that breaks down how to get more traffic from Instagram. And it's just like you keep swiping right. And what I found out is, compared to most of my posts, every time I post one of those on Instagram, if I get, let's say, 2,000 likes or 5,000 likes, I'll get at least half those people sharing it with other people. So if I got 2,000 likes, I'll get another 1,000 people sharing it and sending it to other people. That's crazy high engagement. So creating these bite-sized interactive pieces of content, think about like an infographic, but more so infographics that you can now engage with, because social sites like Instagram now allow you to swipe. This is the future of content marketing, and you'll see way more people creating content like that. If you need help growing your traffic, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below and I'll answer it, or like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.